Donald Trump really doesn't want Democrats on the House Oversight Committee getting their hands on his financial records. And so yesterday, Donald Trump and his team of lawyers decided to sue Democrats on the House Oversight Committee to stop them and stop their subpoenas for Trump's financial documents. They want his bank records. They want his business records. They want to know what the hell is going on with his finances. And Trump says, via his legal team in their lawsuit, that this is all politically motivated. They're just out to get me. They're just looking to make me look bad, and they should be working on bipartisan legislation that the president wants to pass. That is actually from the lawsuit. That is actually what they put in there. Democrats are on this like politically motivated, hunting expedition when they should be passing legislation the president wants to pass. No, Congress is actually doing their job. That's what they're supposed to be doing. Do you know why? Well, number one, because we had Michael Cohen a few months ago come to Congress and tell us that you committed bank fraud. He told us that. So we kind of need to see those records to determine whether or not Michael Cohen was telling the truth. We have probable cause now. Michael Cohen testified under oath. That's probable cause. We can look at that. We can get our hands on those records and we can investigate them. Number two, you're violating the emoluments clause pretty much every single day of your presidency. And we need to see how much money you're getting from this. We need to see who is paying to stay in your hotels, what kind of profit you're pulling in from this, so we can determine whether or not you're violating the Constitution on a daily basis. The Democrats on that House Oversight Committee have plenty of probable cause. They are doing what is within their right as members of the Oversight Committee to get their hands on documents and to conduct these investigations. They have not overstepped their boundaries. They have not done anything illegal. They are doing, actually, what Republicans did in the 90s that came to nothing when they subpoenaed all those financial documents and banking records and as part of the Whitewater real estate investigation of Bill and Hillary Clinton. Remember that thing you guys wasted so much time on, millions of dollars, and then it came to nothing with Whitewater? Well, sure, let the Democrats do the same thing. If you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to worry about. And I think that's what a lot of MAGA hat wearing Trump supporters seem to forget. For an innocent man, he sure is acting guilty as hell. You know, when you have a treasure trove of documents that are nothing but financial records, and you say, nope, nobody can look at these. Nope, you subpoenaed them. Nope, I'm going to sue you for that. Literally no innocent person would ever do that. None. Not one. Really. I mean, think about it. Really. If the FBI came knocking on your door and said, log into your banking app, we have a warrant right now, and we want to see your documents, and you said no, would you do that, or would you say, okay, fine, whatever, here, look at it. What are you looking for? Fine. Most people would be in that second category, unless, of course, you were purchasing things that you ought not be purchasing, or you had some kind of malicious intent, or you had something to hide because you were committing some kind of fraud. Those are the things that Democrats on the Oversight Committee need to look into, not because they just hate Donald Trump, but because that's actually part of their job. And I know Trump doesn't like to work, but that doesn't mean he gets to claim that anybody who's actually doing their job is politically motivated. They have reasons, they have probable cause, and your lawsuit is going to fail on its merits because nothing these Democrats have done is outside of their scope of responsibilities and powers. The president cannot usurp those powers from Congress, and he cannot stop Congress from having those powers. That is why we have the separation of powers. So he can sue all he wants and waste everybody's time. But at the end of the day, there is no way in hell his lawsuit is going to be successful. One of today's video sponsors is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of videos for users to help learn new skills. Skillshare is absolutely phenomenal if you want to learn how to video edit, if you want to learn how to edit photos, if you want to learn how to cook, learn about nutrition, staying in shape, whatever it is, Skillshare has the videos and knowledge to help you learn this. Now, there's lots of different reasons why this could be helpful. Maybe you just want to do better in your life. Maybe you want to make a career change. Whatever it is, Skillshare has something to offer. And right now, what they're offering is the first 500 users who go to the custom URL below will get 2 whole months of Skillshare absolutely free. Now, I've actually been using Skillshare now for several months, teaching myself a little bit of video editing, trying to get better at that. Photo editing. This is incredibly helpful and useful information that they have available. And again, the first 500 Ring of Fire users to use that custom URL below can get 2 months absolutely free. Just go to skl.sh/ringoffire2. Following that custom URL, which is also in the video description below, first 500, 2 months absolutely free.